Have you ever asked yourself why the people you trusted the most ended up hurting you the deepest? Why did the ones you defended, supported, loved, or believed in suddenly turn their backs when you needed them most? What if I told you? Wasn't their betrayal the end of your story? What if the very people who walked away were part of God's plan to push you towards something greater? Stay with me until the end, because the truth I'll reveal in the final part will completely shift the way you see betrayal, rejection, and unexpected endings. Welcome to Wisdom Thought, and this is Lolo Adam. Betrayal is painful. It shakes your confidence. It breaks your trust. And it leaves you wondering, why did God allow this? But hear this clearly. God will allow people to walk out of your life so He can walk you into your destiny. Even in the Bible, we see this truth. In Psalm 118:8, it says, "It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man, because people may fail you, but God never will." Proverbs 16:9 teaches, "A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps." Some relationships had to end because their presence would have blocked the blessing God was preparing. Sometimes, the people who betray you become the very tools God uses to reposition you, sharpen you, and elevate you. Betrayal is not the end. It is often the beginning of a breakthrough. The people who betrayed you didn't derail your future. They pushed you toward it. The betrayal you experienced is not a sign that God has abandoned you. It's a sign that God is redirecting you. Some relationships had to end. Some people had to leave. Some connections had to break because their presence would have interfered with the blessing God was preparing for your life. God removes what you don't even realize is blocking you. Sometimes He uses betrayal to expose the truth. Sometimes to release you from the wrong people. Sometimes to realign you with your purpose. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone named Anna. She had a close friend she had trusted for years. She shared her dreams, her struggles, her victories. She believed this person would stand with her forever. But one day, she discovered the friend was speaking behind her back, twisting her words, sharing her secrets, ruining her reputation. Anna was crushed. She cried. She questioned God. And then after that incident, she suddenly realized that friendship is not meant for her, because if it takes longer, she will be completely ruined. God reveals them earlier. Or considered. Maria, 28, lost her entire friend group of 6 women when she got engaged. They excluded her and spread rumors. Heartbroken, she joined a new church community where she met genuine supporters who became her bridesmaids and business partners in her online tutoring platform. 3 years later, her business serves 200+ students monthly, generating $150,000. She realized those friendships kept her small. God removed them so she could step into who He created her to be. But here's what they didn't know. Because of that betrayal, they distanced themselves. And through that separation, they found peace, clarity, and new relationships that actually supported their growth. Their life, their business, their opportunities, they all expanded after the betrayal. What they thought was the worst thing became the best thing God ever allowed. They later said, "If they didn't betray me, I would have never discovered who I truly am." If you know someone who's going through this kind of season, share this message to encourage them. And if this resonates with your heart, whether you're in this situation now or you've faced it before, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss content that strengthens your spirit and uplifts your heart. Your support also helps this channel reach more people who need motivation and hope. Thank you. This is how God works. He uses betrayal as transportation to move you from where you are to where you're supposed to be. And before we get to the most important truth, the truth that many people skip when processing betrayal, I want you to think about this. What if the people who hurt you were only meant to play temporary roles in your permanent calling? What if the betrayal you faced was not an interruption, but a divine instruction? What if God were saying, you can't take them into your next season? Because here's the twist. Not everyone who starts with you is meant to finish with you. Some people are assignments, not lifelong companions. Some people are lessons, not long-term partners. Some people are tests to show you what is real and what is not. Their exit was part of your elevation. You just didn't see it at first, what God is really doing. You may not feel it right now. You may still be healing. You may still be asking God why. But betrayal carries purpose. God is strengthening your character. He is sharpening your discernment. He is teaching you who deserves access to your life and who does not. What betrayed you may have broken your heart, but it did not break your future. Remember Joseph in the Bible. If his brothers had never betrayed him, he would have never reached the palace. Sometimes the people who betray you are unknowingly helping push you into your calling. They think they're hurting you, but God is using them to position you. Here is the truth many never understand. God will let the wrong people leave, so the right blessings can enter. Every betrayal is a door closing, but also a door opening. Every rejection is protection. Every ending is preparation. And every betrayal is an invitation to something greater than what you lost. The betrayal was not a failure. It was preparation. It was awakening. It was elevation disguised as heartbreak. Let me ask you something personal. Who is the one person who betrayed you that God may be using to prepare you for something greater? Share your answer in the comments. Your story may help someone else heal and expand their understanding. Stay wise, stay positive, and thank God for the things that opened your mind. May God's favor rest upon you.